Hi, my name is Michelle Dale, and I'm the Family Services Manager for Head Start. I'm here today to show you how to access your Focus Parent porthole and create a new account. If you are a 3-year-old parent or a parent of a 3-year-old and they are returning for VBK next year, or you are a 4-year-old parent that is moving to kindergarten, you will need to create a parent porthole with Focus. Focus is going to be your main communication porthole for BPS. So if you go to the main website at brevardschools.org, you'll get this screen. This is where a lot of the parent and student information is going to be found. So if you click on parent and students, you're going to be able to scroll down. Everything is in alphabetical order. So if you scroll down to F, you're going to find your Focus Parent Information link. So you would click this. Now, this is the area that's going to give you a lot of information on what your parent porthole is. What this is basically everything that your child does, your grades, their assignments, everything they'll do from kindergarten to 12th grade is going to be put into your parent focus account. So you'll have access to what your child's doing in their classrooms. This is how you'll communicate with schools. You can actually use it to put money into your kids' funding, the cafeteria funds and things like that. So this is a great resource right here that shows you this is the link to access your account. This provides the parent information website is a very useful tool. Here it shows shows the student how to log on, and here it shows your student and parents of how anything you have questions on will be on here. Shows the instructions of creating a parent account, what you can see on your parent porthole. It talks about the mobile app that you can download and have this on your phone. It's going to show you the difference between what your web page viewing will be versus what you can see on your mobile app. And then it's also going to start showing you the re-enrollment instructions with a re-enrollment video. And this is what you'll be using in July. So as we are now, pre-K is now entering into the parent portal accounts, your application for the 2025-26 school year will be pushed into this account. And you'll be going online to do your re-enrollment application. And this is for all existing current students that have a student identification number with BPS. So I'm going to go back here. We're going to click to go back to the parent portal. Let me go back to the main screen here. So this is where you're going to access your parent portal. This is going to show you, I'm going to create a new one just so that you guys can see how to do. So you're going to go right here and say, click here to register for a new account. If you do have students who are in grades K to 12th grade already, not one's going to kindergarten, but they already are K going into first grade, you probably already have a focus account. That is how you enrolled from last year. So you would actually go into your focus account by clicking here to add a student to your existing account. You will have to add your 3-year-old to VBK or your VBK to kindergarten into your focus account in order to see their information. So make sure you click here to add your another student to your account. But I'm going to click you here as a new account. And then you're going to come in here and I'm just adding some, I already have an account, so I have to use a different name. Oh, let's see. All right. And then you make sure that whatever email that you use, you write it down, because this will be what you have to come in all the time. You can have them saved and everything else. But we're going to use, and you're going to have to put in your password twice, of course. And then you're going to make sure that you say, I'm not a robot. And then you're going to hit submit. Once you hit submit, it's basically going to bring you here. And it says, I would like to add a child who's already enrolled. So your children are already enrolled in BP School. They already have a student number on file with BPS. So this is the one you would be using to add your child. So you click that. Now, this is where you're going to need your child's student ID number and a PIN number. This is your child's birth date, of course, so then you change that to make whatever the child's birth date is. But the PIN number and your student identification number can be received from the front office clerk or your family advocate. They will have that information for you. If you do need this in any other language as you proceed on, you can change the language as you're going through. Then you basically have to click that, put the information in, click and add students. Since I don't have a student to add, I'm going to go back out to the front area. Back through here. Once you get into there, let's see. Now I'm going to log back in because I think I just logged myself out. This is actually going to show how you can do it. Oh, that's a student login. I'm sorry. Back in here. Once you've already created an account, this will give you all the instructions right here of how to do each step along the way once you get through, and then you can log out from your account. Just gotta go back in my parent. So once you actually get logged into, this is what your parent portal will look like. This is where you get your school information, communication. In this area will be your re-enrollment request to re-enroll for the next school year. So this is actually what your portal will look like. And like I said, you can go in and gather some more information on what to do at the parent portal. Back down here, I give you a lot of instructions of what to do, how to do it, or you can go directly to the site here. Let me get out of here because it keeps poking me back here. Right in here to get your information for any instructions to go on. Now, if you are a 4-year-old parent going to kindergarten, your application will go to your home school. Every parent that has a homeschool is where most of their children, that's where their children is enrolled at. If you choose that you don't want your homeschool or you wanted to have a special choice of going to another school, you'd have to go and do an education location option application. Okay, that's not attached. So I'll tell you how to get it from the main screen. So here you go through parents and students, and you're going to find school choice and special programs. So this is for those who, and this will show you the application types. Type of the ELO education location option is if you are a parent who do not want to use your home school for your children and you want, let's say, your zone to go to Saturn Elementary School in Cocoa, and you do not want to go to Saturn, you're closer to Cambridge, or you got family closer to Cambridge and you want to go to Cambridge, you would have to fill out a application to the ELO for that request. Now, the ELO applications are only open from April 4th to May 1st. That's where you would have to make sure you go on and do an application. Now, this application will be opened April 4th. You can't access it right now, but they will tell you, that's when you have to do it. So you'll apply to Cambridge and they will let you know. I think that once they do their selection, they let people know by May 12th if they were accepted. You have until May 30th to go to that school to do your processing to get accepted and do your enrollment to it. That will all come through your parent portal. The school choice, this is confusing to a lot of families. The ELO is based on not your home school, but another one that you would prefer to go to. The school choice schools are just Freedom 7, Stevenson, South Lake, and West Melbourne for elementary, or Edgewood and West Shore for secondary. You would have to do an application to these school choices as well. Sorry, and that application is done November and December of each school year. So we've already passed that one. They also have where it shows ELO frozen schools. So they'll show you a list of what schools are frozen right now. That means they have too many students and they're not taking any out of area applications at this time for those schools. Now, if you are interested in finding out where if you go back to this area, it will show you if you're not sure what your homeschool is, you can find out. Now, the ELO application is not for VBK students in Head Start. Head Start is a little bit different than Step Forward, is that we do allow parents to make choices based on their location. You do not have to fill out an ELO for Head Start. VBK applications for Step Forward do not also accept ELOs right now. ELOs are only for parents from kindergarten to 12th grade. So they do not do that for your 3-year-olds or your 4-year-old programs. So that will tell you a little bit about how to do. A lot of this oh, I'm sorry, I was going to show you one more. If you want to find out what your homeschool is, you can go right onto the site and it should show you what is my zone school. And all you need to do is enter your address. And it will show you right away like where your homeschool is, what schools are around, and then it will tell you like this one for our location here. Cambridge is our homeschool location, and Cocoa Junior Senior High is for the high school. They'll show you the other ones in the areas, and if I'm a zone for Cambridge and I want to go to Endeavor, or if I'm a zone for Cambridge, want to go to Southern, I would have to fill out for kindergarten, 12th grade, an ELO request. Like I said, the ELO requests are only available from April 4th through May 1st. If you do not get an application in by then, you cannot request a change in your homeschool. And I will give you a little, understanding about the ELOs. If they did accept you, please make sure attendance is a big issue. They can deny your application mid-year if there's problems, if you're not coming to school. So attendance is huge. Make sure you're on time going to school. Make sure your child, any child that misses a lot, even 1 or 2 days a month, can get behind. And once children start getting behind in school, it's really hard for them to catch up. So please be aware of that. But please make sure you go on and make your parent focus account as soon as possible, so that they can make sure everyone gets the right information. Re-enrollment applications will come out in July. We will send you a reminder through emails. The re-enrollment directions for enrollment for 3s going into 4s and 4s going into kindergarten will be added to that this year. So thank you for watching, and hopefully this information was helpful. Good luck and have a great summer.